Good morning everyone, and today we are coming from a little get together in Cardiff. Yeah, we haven't come far this weekend, half an hour down the M4, and we're at Harlequins Rugby Club in Whitchurch area really. We've made some great vloggers here and you're gonna have a good weekend watching this bit of fun. Not everyone's arrived this morning. A few of us come in last night. There we are ourselves. What's occurring? Budgie's bus and another late arrival. Virgie's on a mission this morning. She's got her day mapped out as we're in the Cardiff area. Any excuse to get into town, get into those shops will not be missed.
And I've just realised she's got my card too. Oh, blimey.
So we're taking a little walk. It's a 10-minute walk from where we're staying at the meetup, Harlequins Rugby Club. And yeah, 10 minutes and you're at Rada train station. So, you know, it's not in the middle of nowhere. It's quite a nice location. I know Cardiff quite well and I've never been down this area. So I forget where I am, to be honest. Wake up in the morning thinking, where are we? It's cold weekend, but who cares? Wales are playing England in the rugby. That's what it's all about. And even though Wales are not playing in the best of their form, as long as we beat the English. Reminds me of a song. Right, you don't want to see me. Along the banks of the River Taff. This actually reminds me of when we stayed again in Cardiff a couple of years ago, and that time we stayed at Cardiff Caravan Park, and it's inland of Pontcanna Fields, and I remember walking similar to what we're doing now. And even though I know the area very well, when you're sort of away from the familiar roads that you drive up and down, you could be anywhere. You know, and you do lose your bearings then a bit because you're out of those familiar streets that you know. They always say, don't they? You know, walk and you see so many different things that you never see when you're driving. Dog walkers and joggers. Dog walkers and joggers. This is quite a nice little path actually.
Whoa, I thought there was something strange about those free mushrooms that Virgie cooked for breakfast this morning. Finally at the station. There Virgie goes. Just hope she takes a bit of mercy on your card. Do you know, this all reminds me of a little story when I was about 8 years old in school. Teacher asked, anyone know which river forms in Merthyr Tydfil and ends up Cardiff Bay? And I said to my mate next door, I said, I'm sure it's the Taff. And he said, River Taff, miss. And she said, yo, that is excellent. Well done. I was really surprised. He got all the credit. I've never forgotten it. Anyway, let's move on.
Can you see all the plastic bags and rubbish which is clinging to the trees on the side of the riverbank? That's indicating to me how high the river has been, and also what rubbish gets thrown in. It's like the trees are now growing plastic bags. Evolution.
I think this route is now called the Wet White Walk.
Yep, the old Taff Trail. Very impressive. Someone on a bike, someone on a bike. You gotta watch out for the old joggers and bikers round here. You can't just have your mind wandering round admiring the countryside. I'm gonna take your legs off. Forest Farm Country Park. Well, I won't walk down that way now, because Steve didn't have a very good night's sleep last night, and I'm aiming to just go back to the van and to have an hour. Yes, so you can count really, the dog walkers and the joggers. Yeah, doggers and joggers. Oh, I didn't mean those doggers. I don't know anything about all that malarkey. Reminds me then of a Peter Kay sketch in Car Share. If you haven't seen it, have a look. Come on. Yes, didn't sleep too well. Up every half an hour, as I said. It's I paid the price for a few drinks out with everyone last night on arrival day at the weekend. Yeah, you have one too many, and then when you get to my age, you have an intermittent sleep all night. Oh, blimey, I think I spent more time in the bathroom than in my bed last night. Okay, let's not go there. Let's crack on. Well, from the Taft Trail now I'm looking over the old rugby field, and I can see Homer with his friends there. Ah, there you go. I suppose if I wanted to I could walk straight across the field, but not today, Steve, not today. Think about the mud. So, when you're approaching this area from Cardiff, this is the road you're coming up, and then you'll see Cardiff Harlequins Rugby Club sign as there. Mind you, this road could be a bit smoother, mind. Watch out for the sleeping policemen. I'll show you them. God, they caught me out good and proper. Yeah, so these road humps are well disguised. I thought my head was going through the roof yesterday, and I hit this one here. Can't see it very good.
I'll probably hit it again when we're leaving.
Hi, Whitchurch Rugby Club is just across the fields. I'm not a rugby player, never was. Football, more my game. All the great commentators are going now, aren't they? Remember? Rugby League? And it's an up and up. That was Eddie Waring. And then we take a left and come through these gates into the rally area. Everyone's asleep, I think. And that's where Steve wants to be now. I wonder if I can get a few hours. Well, I'll be lucky to get 60 minutes, me.
Yeah, I'm such a light sleeper, me. I suppose we've got to look on the bright side. We wouldn't get burgled because I would hear the burglar coming up the footpath before he approached the house. I suppose that's something. I'm gonna have a rest because I don't know what's in store for us tonight in the club. Maybe we'll just have a quiet hour. And definitely no karaoke.